just determined. I've thought about it a lot, and it's not something that I'm really passionate about particularly, but I simply believed it's the right thing to do.
Was there any particular argument that kind of, when you thought about it, not necessarily just in this committee hearing, but over the year?
I've thought about it a lot. I simply believe that giving the legal rights that I think these folks ought to have, as I've said in the past, we're all Coloradans. They're Coloradans too, and I believe that they deserve to have some of the legal rights that the rest of us have.
What made you change your mind from last year?
I've studied the issue a lot. I've heard a lot on both sides of the issue, and that's really it.
And when did you make your decision?
Well, I sat through the hearing and weighed out a lot of the information and decided during the hearing.
Are you concerned about the reaction from the party?
Well, not necessarily. I think my colleagues all respect me, and they know I've been a very independent voice while being here in the legislature, and so I think that they recognize that with this as well.
Any pressure from leadership, and was this in any way a message to leadership about the way you've been treated?
Not at all. Not at all. They, as I said, they know I've been a very independent voice from day one, coming down here 4 years ago. They respect that very much.
The fact you're not running for re-election, did that influence your decision at all?
Not at all.
And you said this, I guess, but just to make sure, so you were undecided until you decided during the hearing?
That's correct.
What were you thinking the moments before you said yes?
Well, I don't know exactly. I really would have to think about that. I guess I was looking out over the crowd and thinking, these are all folks that deserve to be treated like we all do.
Was testimony on designated beneficiaries significant today?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Testimony on designated beneficiaries, the difference between that and civil unions, was that significant?
No, not for me. I mean, I think it made me further believe that giving them the legal rights through this is a good thing to do. It gives the legislature a full opportunity to hear this, and I came to the conclusion that doing it through the legislature is a much better way to accomplish this than through the ballot. We have representatives in both chambers, 65 of us in the House, 35 in the Senate, and I very much believe that we should do it through the legislature.
Representative Ferrandino says he has enough votes to get it through 2 more committees and to the full floor as whip. Do you agree with that statement? Do you think this
I don't know. I have not counted votes on this. As I said, this is not necessarily an issue that I'm passionate about. I just believe it's the right thing to do. They will still have to go through Finance Committee, through Appropriations Committee, second reading on the House, the third reading of the House. So they have 4 steps that they have to complete before it would pass.
And in 4 days, can it happen?
And in 4 days. I think it can happen, yes. I think we have plenty of time, actually.